Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Repeat Run, and today we're going to be playing some Killing Floor 2. Today I'm going to be playing with the TommyBoom, which has now officially came out on the actual game. It's no longer in the beta, so people get to try it out. I'm going to be trying this on Spillway, for no particular reason. It's just the last map that I was playing, and I didn't feel like switching it up, because Spillway is a pretty good map. So let's start, let's buy it. This is going to be 4 rounds Hell on Earth, and we'll see how well we do. I have almost got my demo all the way max level now too. This is their last prestige. Then I'll just need to get like half my other classes last prestige. Whenever that happens. Either in these videos or live on stream. And if anybody wonders when I stream, I usually stream every day except for Mondays and Thursdays. Twice a day. Starting out at 1 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you can catch me twice. Which I'm usually playing a variety of games. I usually stream Killing Floor 2 on Saturdays, and they are open lobbies for anybody to join usually. Unless like my internet is freaking out or something. Anyway. Let's continue on. We got us a nice little loop here. We are going to run out of grenade pistol shots, but that's okay. We still got the 9mm to take care of these guys. And then we can buy our TommyBoom, because TommyBoom is very cheap. It's only a tier 2 weapon. This thing holds 24 rounds. It does okay damage now. It was buffed. It used to do less damage than it does now. And it does scale better now with upgrades. It used to not scale as well. I think it's now by 15 or 20% increments. And it used to either be by 10 or 15%. I know it was another 5% per level with each upgrade. So as you can see, it also weighs 7. Which, that already is kind of a downside to it. And this does have a slower rate of fire than the regular Tommy gun does by quite a bit. It's pretty noticeable. But it does do splash damage and explosive damage, so even if you're not directly hitting something, you can still kill it, which is kind of nice. It's better if you are directly hitting something though, because then you're getting more of the damage on them. And it still works pretty well against small enemies. Unfortunately, since it weighs 7, you cannot pair this with the RPG, which is probably the biggest downside of this weapon. What I found to best pair it with has usually been the kaboom stick, and then me mostly using the kaboom stick for large enemies. Well, I use the TommyBoom for all the small enemies and crowds. The TommyBoom is also much better at level 25 because you can use Destroyer of Worlds with it, and it's probably the best for setting off nukes in Destroyer of Worlds. That being said, I still don't find it all that useful, because I'd rather just use something like the Seeker 6 if I wanted to do that, or the Seal Squeal. I feel like they're better weapons for that particular purpose. And as you can see, I'm not level 25 right now, so I get no Destroyer of Worlds. I just have to shoot stuff normally. It does work decently well against pretty much all of the small and medium Zeds though. It can also work okay against larger Zeds like the Flesh Pounds because it is an explosive weapon, so you can get away with it, but it's still not, like, as good as some of your other weapons could be. Nope, and I'm out of bullets. Oh yeah, and the secondary fire is just switching between semi-auto and full auto. But with such a slow rate of fire, there's no real reason to switch it to semi-auto in my opinion. It does have much nicer sights than Tommy Gun though, I will say that. So I'm gonna build this pretty much the same way that I usually build it, which is going with the HRG Kaboom stick. However, you do have some options here. You could go with the Seal Squeal, that's pretty strong. If you do have the DLCs, you could also go with the Blunderbuss or the Gravity Imploder. Gravity Imploder is pretty good all the way around. Blunderbuss is also pretty good all the way around. I imagine it'd be fine if you wanted to take the Husk Cannon too, since the Husk Cannon's pretty good. And I imagine the M16 is also quite good with it, if you just want to spray at stuff.
Hurry up.
Although I think the M16 would actually probably be better than the TommyBoom in most circumstances. Maybe not for Z time, so if you had a commando on the team really extending it. But I would usually just recommend taking the Kaboom stick with it. Kaboom Stick's really hard to pass up. It does tons of damage. It scales really well with upgrades, and with these you can upgrade it twice. Keep the TommyBoom how it is, and then just be killing small enemies. Huh, I think my my Gibson fluid is also turned on. I don't know, let me see. Maybe not. I'm not seeing guts and stuff fly out now. Maybe I was just splattering stuff. Oh, we got flesh bounds coming up. Alright.
No one starts crying.
Get rid of this. Get rid of these. Ow.
Listen to flesh bound. Oh, it failed.
Yeah, as you can see, it kind of works okay against quarter pounds. It would work better if I upgraded it, but it's so hard to want to upgrade this. Because fully upgrading this makes it go from 7 weight to a total of 10 weight. And at 10 weight, you only have 5 more weight to play with, which means you could go with C4 or a grenade pistol, and that's about it that's on perk. Otherwise, you'd have to go off perk, which is not really the best. So you could go with a submachine gun. The TommyBoom I've also tried on Survivalist, and it does feel a little bit better on them. So this is usually the loadout that I've been using the TommyBoom with. Just keeping the TommyBoom at the 7 weight base, buying the Kaboom Stick and maxing out the Kaboom Stick. This works pretty well in both solo and multiplayer. You can definitely get away with it in solo. In multiplayer, it can also work pretty well. It works better if you have Destroyer of Worlds. It also works better if you have a commando able to actually extend Z time. That actually really helps with this setup. And it's an okay loadout, I would say, overall. But it's not really one of my favorites. You could go with the M16, like I said. You could go with the Husk Cannon. You could go with the Gravity Imploder. All of those would work too. Let's see, this is against a full-size flesh bound, and even with a full clip, I was just barely able to kill it on solo. Alright, that's not too bad then.
Lovely.
You know, the Kaboom Stick will definitely help us here, because even though Scrakes are resistant to explosives, they're not that resistant to explosives. The good thing about both these weapons, though, is you can't hurt yourself with the explosions. So they are very good beginner weapons if you're just getting used to demo, and if you don't want to try to run the risk of potentially blowing yourself up with some weapons. Although I would still say that probably if you wanted to do that, the Kaboom Stick and, well, maybe the TommyBoom would be a good choice, because it's pretty intuitive to pick up, you know? You don't really have to think about it all that much, just point and shoot. And it's got a slow enough rate of fire for you to not be spraying all over the place, I think. Alright, well, we got the Patriarch. Let's see how this goes. I feel like the Tommy gun, or the TommyBoom, will do enough damage to him. The Kaboom Stick definitely will if I can get close.
Where did you go?
Yeah, it's doing decent damage to him.
You understand they sent you here to die, collect research.
Shit!
Stay right there.
Your face!
No, don't.
There!
Oh, there you are.
This isn't fair.
I kind of want to kill you with this, even though it's a dumb idea, and I probably could have killed you with the Tommy, or the Kaboom Stick there. Well, alright. Get rid of all this. We'll kill him next time he comes around. Just use the Kaboom Stick. TommyBoom will still work well enough to kind of deal with these little Zeds.
What are you doing?
Oh, hey, there you are.
Your flesh so soft.
Where did you
Yeah.
go? That was fun!
Who here likes guns?
Yeah.
You're more trouble than I anticipated.
Yeah. I didn't get him with that.
Watch your siren!
Dang it. Alright, we'll get rid of all this stuff. Heal myself up a little bit. And then clear up some more stuff. It's gonna be kind of the annoying thing of the Patriarch. He can take a little while if you're playing solo. I feel like if I was level 20 though, I probably would have been able to kill him very easily.
My boots, your face.
Yeah, there you are. I was like, I thought I seen something.
Stay right there. I'll
Time
make
to
this
play.
Oh wait, I have sonic resist rounds now. Uh-oh. That's kind of an issue. I don't know if my armor actually kicked in there or not. If so, that's not good. If not, then that's great. I feel like it did though.
my children. Show them how much you love me.
Alright. We'll kill him on the last run then, I guess. Or he'll kill us, one of the two.
You're going down. Choose this. Careful, siren.
I still smell you close by.
Alright, well.
Voila.
I didn't know Horazine had an armed rabble division.
I'm going to find you.
There he is.
Wait right there.
Found some ammo. What you want there?
Yeah, TommyBoom shots.
Running away will save you.
Oh.
Bullets.
A boot.
Damn.
Nice.
Surprised you made it this far. Less fun now. You can't outrun this.
Alright, use the TommyBoom to actually kill him then. And we'll level up our demo again. Great. Oh, his hand came off. What the heck? It's a bit weird. High five. Wow, that thing is giant. Alright, well, goodbye, Patriarch. It was fun fighting ya. So, in conclusion, the TommyBoom, not that great. It's not going to be a top tier weapon. You might see it fairly often, though, in games with demo, simply because it is cheap. So, I wouldn't be surprised if you see this early on, and then people transition from, like, the grenade pistol to it, and then to, like, a kaboom stick, especially in longer maps, like if you're playing 10 rounds. I think it'll be a lot more common there. And, like, short games, you're probably not going to see it too often unless people just want to mess around with Destroyer of Worlds, which, I mean, you're going to see that quite a bit now, just because it's a new weapon, so people are going to try doing that, and it works okay in multiplayer, especially if you have a commando that can extend Z time. Then it's not a terrible weapon, but overall, it's not going to be a great weapon. I will be updating the tier list, too, for each of the classes that I haven't covered their newer weapons with. So, Demo, Gunslinger, Medic, and Berserker. I think I also need to cover SWAT because I don't think I covered the Bastion when it came out too for some reason. Anyway, look forward to those videos in the upcoming days and weeks. I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to making them, but I will make them fairly soon. Special thanks to the supporters of the channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. If you'd like to be a part of that and get early access to videos like this, be sure to check out the links in the description, as well as if you'd like to see more of my Killing Floor related stuff, be sure to click over here on this playlist. That'll take you to a full playlist of Killing Floor videos, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!